Hi, everyone. Ann Butler here, along with my creative girlfriend, Lisa Rojas. This is take two.
Yeah.
The first one, I could not, it said my internet was really spotty and low. And when I looked on my phone, I couldn't see me at all. And then when we stopped it, people said that they could see both of us. But when I looked at the replay, it was all fuzzy.
Yes.
So
now you're clear as a bell.
Well, hopefully this works. I went on my hotspot on my phone.
Yep.
Hi, Gina.
There's Gina. Okay, so we're good.
And like I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I am getting fiber optics internet. And I think my old internet company just knows it. It's just been messing with me for 3 weeks here. So it's like, so I'm using my hotspot. Hopefully it works for the whole show.
Yeah, you look great.
Why, thank you. Hi, Rebecca. So we are happy to be back for our second Facebook Live. I am going to, yep, I see it right here too. And I am going to show you guys a technique. I love techniques, as you know, and I love foiling. And I'm going to show you how to double, which I think I may have shown it before, maybe not. But I'm going to also show you how to triple foil. And what I do, okay, so like on here.
That's cool.
So triple foiling. So you have the green foil, you have the red foil, and you have this pretty dark gold.
Yeah,
so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Yeah. And what I'm starting with, you do need a toner printer.
Okay.
But you can go to like an office supply store and, print out what you want to do and take it there, and they can print it for you on cardstock, and it's not that expensive. So you don't have to have your own toner printer, but you have to do this with toner.
Okay, so then once they do that, then they can take it home and foil it.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
As long as the printer, the office supply store, I have gone to a couple where I've taken them home and I have mixed results with the foiling.
Yeah.
So it does matter if it's a new cartridge in there. I'm going to show you guys. Well, I'll show you right here.
Good to know.
Yesterday I was printing some of these out so I could do. And okay, so look at that. Look at all that muss up there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it.
Okay, so this is a bad print.
Here, let me make you big.
Okay, this is a bad print. This wasn't on what I was copying, but look at how, and it kind of ruined this. I could maybe salvage this one over here.
Yeah.
But this I definitely cannot use.
Yeah.
And this is because I needed a fresh toner cartridge in there.
Oh.
And you can see it a little bit on this one where it's spotty here. Yeah. And then over here where the color didn't print all the way. So that's when you need a fresh toner cartridge.
Okay.
Otherwise,
so that, right? Huh? They can just ask that when they go into the store, right?
Yep, they can. If they don't have their own toner printer, they can go ahead and ask that.
Okay.
Now, this design that I'm using is actually a design I did for Rhinestone Genie. So Lisa's going to put the link in here, and you can get this free from the Rhinestone Genie site to download and use.
I love that.
You can also get it as a combination with the rhinestone template I made to go with it.
Love that.
And if you do that, this is what you get. Like you can do this with the rhinestones. I'll show it to you underneath the camera so you can see it better.
Okay.
But that's what I used. It's just tree that I designed and put the sentiment there. And when you do digital, so like if you download it from Rhinestone Genie, you can take it apart. You can do just the tree. You don't have to have the Merry Christmas on there. Long before we had color printers at home, we all had toner cartridge printers. Yes, Ingrid, we did, right? I mean, that is true. The printers we have now are cheaper. Mm-hmm. And I kind of call them kind of disposable printers. They work for so long and then they just stop working.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Like an inkjet. I mean, and the cartridges are expensive. A toner printer is much more expensive, but that toner cartridge will last for like 3,000 sheets.
See, yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm buying for my inkjet printer, I am buying cartridges every couple months.
Yeah.
And that's 4 colors. So, you know, it all depends.
Yep, you are correct.
But that is what I'm going to show you today. Before we get started, I want to remind you all to like, share, and comment with the hashtag Bella Crafts to enter for this week's giveaway. It will be a $20 credit to my shop. Yay. And I know I'm doing most of the talking. Lisa, after her live, sounded a bit hoarse. So I'm trying to save her voice just a little bit.
Thank you.
And I know that's difficult for her to be sitting there wanting to talk.
Yeah, exactly. I love to talk, which is why I get like this.
She loves to talk. She loves to craft. Hey, she's in the right place.
That's me.
So again, what I am showing you, I'm going to show you how to do this triple print and even like a double print of foil. I love foil. I keep getting big, Lise.
Well, because I wanted to see you.
I know.
I wanted to see those pics. Or the
Ingrid, it is open to Canadians as well. Yes. It takes a bit longer to ship. But yes, it's definitely open because the $20 credit to my store doesn't include shipping. It's credit for products. So
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So it's just too much fun. I love foiling.
I do too.
So anything else we have to say that I should talk about, Lise? Save your voice. Besides the fall issue is out, I'm working on the winter issue right now. I want to get the winter issue in your guys' hands the first part of December so we can enjoy the holidays ourselves.
Yes.
And also for those of you that weren't on Lisa's Live or weren't here last week, I am planning BellaCon 23. It is going to be the end of February in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. And I put a survey out last week.
Yes.
With great results. So it's going to be a smaller event than the ones we did at Mall of America, which had about 175 people. It's going to be smaller than that because I don't know this venue, and it's a long way for me to go from Minnesota to Dallas. So it's going to be smaller. But when you sign up, you'll be able to take 4 classes, and it will be filled with lots of inspiration, lots of make and takes, lots of swag, all the goodies and the friendships that you can develop at a retreat. So watch for information on that. We are so excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be so cool.
Yes. And I did mention that we may do a virtual piece of that event because we are limiting the size. So a virtual piece would be exciting too. And then there may be some instructors that can, we'll have the sheets so that you can have supplies ready and craft along with us.
Yay, that'll be fun. Yes. We have like a couple new people.
Ingrid is new and Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice.
Yes. Madrigal.
Rebecca, if you had a crafty friend to travel with, we can put it out there. I mean, you never know. You might know somebody that is going to come from your area.
Yep.
So, and there's going to be so much fun there. So.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a blast.
Yeah. So I am going to switch my camera and I'm going to again show you the Rhinestone Genie template and the digital. Lisa will put a link in there.
Yep.
In here. You can get that digital print free from Rhinestone Genie. It's on their site. And you have the option of getting the print with the template. So that, but the digital image is free. So
yeah, but you got to have the template to go with it. I mean, come on.
If you love rhinestones, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm showing you how to use it with foil. Yeah. Rebecca, somebody I actually know. Oh, I didn't mean a stranger. Rebecca, I just meant if we put it out there, there may be somebody going that you actually do know.
Yeah.
I didn't mean a stranger. Never.
Yeah, we're going to hook you up. Becca was just some, probably serial killer or something. So no worries.
Okay, we're going to cut that out.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. So Lisa is going to smile for a minute while I switch my
camera. I am. There I am. Yep. I'm going to sit and smile. Try not to say much.
Okay.
Wow. That's a little dark.
I know my lights on the sides are out in the garage with my plants, trying to keep them alive.
Well, what you just picked up is really the brighter side of your table. So try to stay over there a little bit.
This side.
Oh, nope. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That looks good right there. Yep.
So this is the download you can get from Rhinestone Genie that I made. It will be in all black. You would put it into, if you've worked with digital stamps before, you can change the color in Word or Photoshop. I use Photoshop. But I do them in 2 colors and then put the rhinestones on. Aren't those just pretty?
Love,
and
love.
If you go to that link that Lisa shares, there's also a Facebook Live I did with Rhinestone Genie showing how to use this. And this is the template that comes with it. And it has 3 snowflakes. Now, I use these snowflakes on so many things.
Yeah.
So you can use them separately or together. And so this is the way you would print it out. Although, when I print them, I sometimes print them just 2 at the bottom. So it can be a top folded card and it's done. So it can be a card by itself, like, let me find the top folded one, like this.
Oh, I love that.
And then I also will put them 2 on one side so that it can be a side folded card. Now, there's nothing much easier than this to print those out, add the rhinestones, and you're done. So you can do that. Otherwise, you can take and die cut them and layer them like I did here.
Pretty.
But the rhinestones just add that perfect touch. But y'all know how much I love foiling, right? I mean, it is what I do. So I want to show you, I'm going to get my laminator in a good area so I can use it. And okay, so first off, You can also print on colored cardstock. So this I did, of course, you can see little spots there. This I did yesterday when my toner needed replacing, so it's a little spotty, but still, from a distance, it looks great.
Yes.
And this you could do with 2 colors, but you can do it on colored cardstock, so that is good to know. Here's one right here. I die cut this after I did it. And I'm going to do it on 2 colors to show you how to use 2 colors. So you need a transfer sheet, and this transfer sheet is just a piece of copy paper. That's what I use. You can use whatever you want. Okay, so I can do it on the red or I can do it on white. Which would you guys prefer? Because I have one of each here.
White.
You want it on the white? Okay.
Well, let's see what they want. My vote is white.
Well,
because you can see it a whole lot better.
Right.
Oh, Ingrid likes red.
You can. And the foil comes, it comes in tubes. And it comes flat. Like I have a lot of Gina's fancy foils. So it comes both ways. So since I'm using the white, this will work really well because then I can show you how to do the triple also. But okay, so these come 6 to a package. And I like to trim it down so I'm really not wasting any foil either. Do whatever color strikes you, huh, Dorothy?
Yeah.
You know, I like them all. If they have foil on them, I'm pretty much happy.
Yeah.
So I'll want to make sure that I only have 1 sheet of foil. Sometimes they stick. And I have put things through with 2 sheets before. And sometimes when I do that, it will wrinkle just a little bit. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to do Red Merry Christmas down here. So I'm going to cut this.
Ooh, that
red. I'm going to show you how to do it with 2. So you take your smaller one and you put it down here for the Merry Christmas. Okay? And I'm putting it at an angle to go the way of the Merry Christmas. And then I'm going to put the green, and I'm going to put the green directly over it. So if I want to make just a green tree on something else, I can.
Oh.
Because then it'll be straight. I could angle it, but then it'd be all crooked and I couldn't use it on a sheet of toner paper. Now, when I do this, I want to hold where those 2 are overlapping here. You can see they're overlapping. I want to hold that until it goes through my machine. So I have my machine here and I'm holding it because it can easily shift. You know, I mean, it doesn't take much for it to just shift. So you just run it through your machine. I'll pull my machine a little bit closer here so you all can see it.
Now, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're doing this with the double colors, you can't like just run the red through once and then come back and do the green because
okay,
the green will set. I mean, the toner will set.
So I'm going through this twice. So if you run it through, let me grab this. If you run it through with just the red here, okay, and you put this on a piece of copy paper and you run it through, that copy paper is going to stick to this toner.
That's what I thought.
And yeah, it's a horrible mess. So you always want to cover all of it.
Okay,
Plus,
that's what I
this way
thought.
you're just doing it. Well, I'm doing it twice because I run things through twice. You know, Lisa does them once, and I have on occasion done them once, but I always get the best results when I run through twice.
Okay. I do both. Sometimes I just do both.
So here you go. You can peel this off, and you see that beautiful green.
Love that.
And then the red. Isn't that beautiful?
That's
and
gorgeous.
So easy. Would an additional pass also set the toner? You mean an additional pass with the foil? I want to know what I'm answering. So say yes or no, Ingrid. So now you have this that you can use all by itself too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm going to show you how to do something with that. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to do another one and show you how to triple color it. Now for
Ingrid answered you.
Okay, yes. I think if you run it through once, it sets the foil sets in the toner, but doing it twice, I tend to get a cleaner impression. Sometimes I get a spotty impression, and it could be my machine. But I'm more comfortable doing it twice. So this one has a little bit of the black from yesterday when I printed, but I think it's salvageable. That's not going to bother me so much, that little tiny bit there. I can put a little snowflake there. I can add something if I want.
I didn't even
to do the triple. To do the triple, I'm going to use this beautiful gold. And I'm going to do it this way so I can see where I'm putting my paper. And so I'm going to use a solid color. You wouldn't have to, but I'm going after the reverse image. So it's not bothering me that the tree and Merry Christmas are going to be both gold. But see these results? They're just so beautiful every time.
Love that.
So the toner from the copy made the foil stick. Yes, Beatrice. So you can take, if you have a toner printer, you can print off digital stamps. And before you print off 50 of them, test it. Make sure, mine works and I have great results. But just test it. But yes, you need toner for it to work with the foil. So this I'm putting through twice, like I do. And then I have in my shop toner sheets. And these toner sheets, like Lisa used it today, I think that's one of the first times you used it, right, Lisa?
On camera, yes.
Well, right. That's what I mean, in your live.
Yeah, I think it was the first time I did the black one.
Okay. See, I get anxious. See, I'm trying to pull it out. Don't pull it out. Okay. So here I've run this through twice, and you can see how it gets a little wrinkly and stuff, because that is where the heat transferred that foil. And isn't that just stunning? Okay. While I show it to you, I'm going to run this through once all by itself. I like to do that to help take some of these wrinkles out, because I'm going to use this again. So I like to run just the foil through with the copy paper. But isn't that beautiful? So for this, you can die cut it and put it on a card. You could take some of the toner paper and do solid gold and layer it if you want. That would be beautiful. But yeah, it turns out so beautiful. Now, not all, like if you're going to take digital stamps and foil them, not all sentiments work. Like if you have super fine lines, or if you have a design that has super fine lines, they don't transfer perfectly sometimes, but they do transfer, and you might just like the results. So
give it a try.
For this, see how much flatter that got just by going through?
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm going to take a sheet of my toner paper, and this isn't going to be the size of the card, but this is the size of my foil. So I might as well, instead of cutting it down, I might as well do the entire piece, because then I will have foiled cardstock that I can use in other things. So I'm going to run this through, and I am, yes, going to run it through twice. And where the tree is, I'll show it to you when it comes out, because you might be thinking in your mind, well, why isn't that sticking to the copy paper? I'll show you. And see, I get anxious. And this is a laminator that is hot and cold. You want to use the hot. I always turn it on and let it heat up for about 15 minutes. I'm going to run it through one more time. But the reason this doesn't stick is there is the foil is covering the entire sheet. That black isn't exposed. But this is just too much fun. This is kind of addicting. You could work on this stuff a lot. While that's getting ready, I think I'm going to cut down a piece of, well, no, it's coming out. Okay. So here is this. And the best part about this is you are using every bit of that foil. So isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
You have that beautiful background, and you've used all of this except a tiny sliver right along the edge there. So now to triple foil, we're going to again take a piece. I don't have any more red paper, so I keep using this little scrap. And I save all my scraps. As you guys know, I save all my little tiny scraps in one of the drawers there behind me. And I'm just going to cut this because I'm going to put it over the Merry Christmas like I did before. I want to cut this about to size, though. I don't have to run all that extra foil through. So this is how we're doing exactly what we did when we double foiled on white. But now we've already taken the black toner paper and put the foil on here. And we're going to put the red over the Merry Christmas. And open this up so it's kind of in place here. And put the red over the Merry Christmas. And then I'm going to put the green down so that it's over the tree. And again, I'm going to hold where those are. You don't want to use tape or anything. I'm going to just hold where those are while I'm putting it through here. Because if they shift, you might have some of the red on the tree or some of the green on the Merry Christmas. Do you have a special way of saving the scraps? I roll them up. And I'll take several and roll up. Like, here's my drawer. This one just opened because I opened my drawer. But I roll them up. And like this one right here, and this one has like about 20 different sheets in there. So I roll them up. If they're little and tiny, they can just be in there flat. But I just keep them, you know, rolled up, and then I have to go through them when I'm looking for a certain color or something. But in this little tiny drawer, it just works perfectly for me. Because you don't want to waste any foil ever. Actually, you don't want to waste any of your supplies ever. So Lisa will laugh. Because, okay, so I die cut. So I went and die cut this out. Okay, so this is two-tone. This is gold and green. And when I die cut it, I had all these little things on the side. Like I saved these. Like this is a perfect strip for a card. Every once in a while, I mean, like I have one of those little drawers filled with strips and stuff. Every once in a while, I'll go through and clean them out. You know, I don't keep them forever, but you never know when they're going to come in handy. I know. Rebecca says she doesn't waste glitter paper either. Because, yes, even the smallest scraps. Okay, so here is the triple foil. There's the green. Isn't that just beautiful? And there's the red.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I will say
that is gorgeous.
You will get a little tiny line from your red foil. You could have your red foil so it came out over, and you would just have the line at the top, and you could use a red piece that came all across so you would only have the one line, but it doesn't bother me. I just think that's just too beautiful. Hi, Denise.
Yeah.
The gold looks sort of puckery now. I think it's just the shadows, Sharon. It's just my lights. It's not puckery. That one's flat. There, you can see it there. But isn't that fun? So like this is a 3. Okay, so like here, this one was a piece of foil, and I didn't have it flattened all the way. I was trying to do it real quick before we went live, and see, it has those lines, and I hate those lines. So that's one I might not keep. But I wanted to show it to you guys so you could see that things don't turn out perfect every single time, but for the most part, they are just stunning and beautiful. Yeah. So you can do double or triple or just single. And they just turn out so beautiful. I'm going to move my camera up. Love the sparkle. Yes, Denise. It is so beautiful. And I like to teach techniques. So I hope you guys liked it. There's so many things you can do. Like you can print out your own designs. You don't have to use my tree, although it's free on the Rhinestone Genie site. So you can grab it. You just have to make sure that you use toner paper.
Yeah, I'm putting the link in again. So there it is.
Jimmy, it's scary to me. No.
Oh, it's not, Jimmy. No way.
Okay, what's the worst that can happen? If you have a laminator, I mean, they cost about $20.
Yeah.
And they last for a very long time. But you would waste a piece of cardstock and a half a sheet of foil. I mean, if you're afraid. And like I said, on this one right here, I don't love how this one has those lines up there because it went through and it wrinkled. But it's not horrible. And it's a learning technique for everybody. Yep. But foiling it, I think a container of this from Decofoil, I think it's like $5.99. So it's not expensive. The expensive part comes when you love it. When you have 50 colors.
Yes.
That's when it's expensive. But a little goes a long ways. And like if you have the black toner paper, you're getting two designs from one sheet of foil or a half a sheet of foil, depending upon how you buy it. If you buy it like this is 6 by 12. So it's 2 6x6 pieces. And I think there's 5 sheets in here. So you would get 10 full pieces of cardstock, but you're not doing everything as a 6x6. This is a 6x6, but I'm going to cut this down. And then I'm going to have this to use in other pieces of cards. Like I can die cut snowflakes. I can die cut hearts. I can do whatever with that.
Right.
But you can also pre-die cut and only use that 4-inch. So you'd get 3 out of one 12-inch sheet. So
it's just one of those, and it's new to you. I mean, that's how I was as a crafter, Jimmy. So I get it. Where, I'm still like that. What am I saying? I'm still like that. When it's something new, you get a little apprehensive and, oh my gosh, is this going to work? And the best way to get over that is to just jump in and do it. Remember? Because how I was with the gel press.
Well, and take an afternoon like Lisa did with the gel press.
Yeah. And just play. Play. That's the best way to learn.
And I'm gonna make Lisa big for a minute while I grab something to show Jimmy.
Okay.
Not that I have to completely go out to make you big. So.
Oh geez. All right. Okay. So there I am. Sorry about that. Yeah, I sound terrible, right? But yeah, Jimmy, it's just, when you're trying a new product, you just got to play with it. And like I said, jump right in. And pretty soon it won't matter. You'll like it.
Right.
So,
okay, Jimmy, you love Eileen's journals.
Yes.
So see, this is foil. This is, I think, her pocket journal. So this is foil on white. And this is my toner sheets, my florals. And then this is on the black. So even if it was messed up just a little bit, I mean, once you put the ribbon on there or you put charms on here, if it was messed up just a tiny bit, nobody's going to know. I mean, on a journal, you should try it on for something for a journal or something instead of a card, because you can cover anything up that. But, once you get the hang of it,
it's so easy.
You're going to love it. It's so much fun.
It's really easy and it's addicting. It is addicting.
It is. Just
Dorothy says she sounds like a frog too, like Kermit.
Dorothy, we hope you feel better too.
Me too, Dorothy. I feel your pain.
Sharon says, this has given me the courage to try foiling. She bought some from Thermoweb.
Yeah.
And hasn't used it yet. And I want you all to know, there are differences in foil.
Oh, yes.
I love Thermoweb. I have used many other brands. I have been foiling more than 20 years. I was foiling when my kids were little. I've foiled on fabric. I've done, I've done it with the glue, where the glue sets up and then you rub the foil on top. There are many different kinds of foil. Some are quite thick. I find that those don't work as well.
Right.
So if you want good results, I think Decofoil is the way to go. Just my opinion.
Yep. Mine too.
Thermoweb is the only brand you know. There are several others out there, Sharon.
Yeah, there are.
They aren't as popular, but they've been around forever. Because like I said, I've been doing it for over 20 years.
Yeah.
So, but even like this one that's messed up a little bit, I can take and die cut this with like an open die, a filigree die or something, and have a beautiful top for a card that would be green and gold.
Yeah.
I would never throw this away.
No, you would not.
Because I will use it for something.
She will.
So.
Okay, Dorothy's.
Fall allergies.
Yep.
It does. It takes a while. I told Lisa that we have been friends for so long. And she has never until last year had bronchitis, which I get twice a year. I said she just finally has sympathy bronchitis for me. And it just takes a toll on her.
Yeah, because I would rather deal with my Crohn's. I'm sorry. I can handle my Crohn's symptoms much
all
better
day long
than this stuff. It's just yuck.
Crafters are pack rats. A little bit. That's all these little drawers I have back here. Yep. I mean, I have treasures in those drawers.
Oh, heck yeah.
I
have a lot of drawers too. So yeah, I get it.
So we should announce last week's winner.
Yes.
For the Buttons Galore and More. And they are getting what?
Product package. Yes.
So they might be getting one of their fun monthly kits.
I think it's going to be something like that. Yes. Yes. I think the Halloween one.
I'm going to let Lisa announce the name because I did not write it down.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you did. Okay. So this is from last week, and it is Linda Knight Brady. So I did not. Yeah. Congratulations, Linda. I didn't see her in here, but I will message her and
we'll tag her, and then she can get to us and get us we'd need her mailing address. So Buttons Galore and More can send something out. Yes. Kay, you just found us. Well, we are so happy to have you here.
Yes. Hi, Kay.
We do 2 Facebook Lives every week, one at noon and one at 2 Central Time. Although the 4th Thursday or 4th Wednesday of the month, we do one because we do an interview with a designer or a manufacturer, so you guys can get to know them a little bit more.
Yes.
And next week, although we have interviewed her before, we are interviewing Eileen Hall because she has exciting news she wants to share.
Oh, cool.
And we are always happy to have her on. So make sure you like, share, and comment this video and Lisa's video
from earlier, yes,
with the hashtag Bella Crafts to enter for this week's giveaway, which is a $20 gift card to my shop. Yep. And for those of you that didn't see the whole thing, I showed you guys how to triple foil. So you can add 3 colors.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you have to, leave all together and bring you back in. So it's not a big deal. But I showed you guys how to triple foil.
That's amazing.
And double foil. So you can have amazing, beautiful results with your foiling.
I love that.
Eileen does have some fabulous dies. Yes, we love Eileen and her dies. And I think we have known Eileen for over 20 years.
Oh, gosh, yes.
She is a dear friend, and I love her dearly. So
yeah, she's awesome.
Yes.
So awesome.
So until next week, you guys take some time to craft. If you guys try foiling, like Sharon said she had foil, and Rebecca said she had never foiled, I think. If you guys foil, put it in a group. We'd love to see what you do.
Yeah, in our Do You Love to Craft group. If you guys don't, have never joined, for the new girls that are here, and I believe I put the link in for Do You Love to Craft.
Yep, and that is a place for you to share what you do, what you create, because we love to see what everybody else is doing.
Yes, so fun. Yeah.
It is. Until next week, take some time and craft.
Yep. Because it's good for your soul.
Okay, wait. Rebecca said she bought the stuff, but she's scared.
No, Becca, you're not allowed to be scared. Just like I told Jimmy, jump in and do it, girl. You can do it. I know you can.
You can. I mean, and just make sure, just take a piece of copy paper.
Right.
And fold it. Put the folded side into your laminator.
Right.
And that's your carrier sheet to bring your cardstock and your foil through.
Yeah. Piece of cake. It really is.
You will love it. You will be addicted as much as we are. Okay.
That's what happens.
We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.